On the 10th day of Christmas, my YouTube gave to me a really not thought out toy review. So yeah, another one of these. Now, you see before you, we have the gouf on the right, and the gouf custom on the left. As you can see, they're both ready to fire at you. Yeah, no. Matter of fact, this review is not for either of these. It is for a completely different one, a completely separate mobile suit. The gouf R35, the Mr. Ral custom-made mobile suit. Yeah, it's a mouthful, isn't it? Oh, I know. Now, I do really like the gouf. The gouf is one of my favorite, actually, no, it is my absolute favorite mobile suit. And now, I've been collecting quite a few of the model kits for it, and I'm hoping to get quite a few more, matter of fact. Now, the Mr. Ral custom is from the Build Fighters show, I think. Something like that. I've been seeing a lot about that online, so I wasn't entirely positive. If I'm wrong, someone correct me, like usual. But as you see before you, the gouf and the gouf custom over here, both of them are, well, they were on display in my room. This one in particular was on a stand. He's not going to be on a stand for much longer because the Mr. Ral custom is absolutely incredible. Now, for a bit of a variation of demonstration here, we'll do them chronologically, I suppose. The gouf custom, and, of course, if I can get them to work right, there we go, the Mr. Ral custom gouf. They're all about the same size, which is appropriate because they were originally all the same Gundam. Let me move everybody around a little bit and see if I can get a better view. Ooh. There's a little bit better, except for with the gouf. There we go. Now, there's all three in chronological order. First, second, third. I'm guessing. If I'm wrong here, again, someone's going to correct me, and that's fine. Now, as you can see, the gouf has the hand cannon and the gun. The gouf custom has the gun combo shield thing, and he has the nice sword. He has the nice sword, too. Now, the Ral, he has a combination of things here. Now, let me pull these guys aside. I'm going to start with the finer points of the differences between the original gouf and the new gouf, Mr. Ral custom. Now, the Mr. Ral custom has the regular hands, like the custom version, and it also has the hand cannon, kind of like this one does over here. And that's a really nice touch. I like that. So that way he can do things with his hands, but still blast the crap out of people with his finger lasers. So yes, there's that. He also has a sword, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. Matter of fact, the Mr. Ral custom came with one of the whips that the original gouf came with. I'm going to keep talking and attach this really quick, because I have it assembled right here, ready to go. This review is actually quite well thought out, despite actually being not very well thought out at all. I do my reviews spontaneous because I want them to be candid, because people seem to like that quite a bit. Now, he came with the straight shot whip, and it said that if you wanted to have the curved whip, you could use his, which I'm going to do eventually, not in this review, however. Now, the cool thing about this is that all three of the goufs have the whip. That's not really the cool part here. The cool part is that he has two swords. There's the sheath of one, the hilt of one, and there's the sheath for the other. Now you see, this is where it gets really interesting, because I've never seen a gouf with this kind of addition onto it, and it's actually quite wonderful. Now you see, as opposed to the regular gouf that has the, I'm guessing it's Gundanium alloy blade, he has an energy sword, which is absolutely magnificent. I mean, for comparison's sake here, the original gouf's sword with the Mr. Ral custom. Now check this out. The blades, in comparison here, are not even the same width or length. Matter of fact, the Mr. Ral's custom is a little tiny bit longer and quite a bit deeper in the blade, which means you can get a deeper cut with that energy blade. Nice, deep, clean cut right through, which is absolutely lovely. Now he comes with 2 of those, one for each hand, which is really nice. Matter of fact, I'm really liking a lot of his little tiny features and add-ons. One of the ones that I was quite perplexed with is this backpack jet piece thing. Now, I like the Gundams that have the backpack pieces, because the backpack pieces are usually pretty darn nice. Now, I'm going to detach this and put in his regular hand for a moment while I turn him around, because I don't want to whip the camera by accident. There we go. Turn him around here, and you see there's a little peg here and a little peg right below it that these parts can clip into. Now, the first one is a really interesting looking jetpack, which looks like it provides mostly up propulsion, skyward propulsion. And there's that. I mean, it looks pretty nice. It's a nice booster pack. Now, this is where it gets ridiculous. The other pack that it came with is this ridiculous looking turbine booster looking thing. I don't even know what to call it, to be frank, or to be Eddie, as I usually am. But there's that, and that's ridiculous. I mean, really. And then it gets even more ridiculous here, because those 2 boosters connect. All right? So you get, you ready for this? You get this monstrosity on the back of the Gouf Mr. Rao Custom. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Imagine how fast this thing goes. You got the up-down propulsion, and these things move, so you got the forward and backwards propulsion, or up and down further. Wow. So yes, the Mr. Rao Custom, if you see it on Amazon, this is where I got mine, pick it up. Matter of fact, one of my next couple of Gouf purchases is going to be likely the Gouf SD Gundam, and I want to get the Gouf Glorious, which is a 1/48 scale, but it would end up being huge. The 1/48 scale, I think, is like I think it's like 1.5 feet, something like that. So I want to pick that up eventually, but probably not right now. Well, this has been the 10th day of Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow with something completely original, of course. Have a lovely day and a Merry Christmas.